What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, SumnSumnSumn. Hit the keys. Here today with a quick review and demonstration over HY-ESG by Bedroom Producer Blogs. Basically, it's a free sequencing gate. The ESG stands for Euclidean sequencing gate. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we drop a new video, you can be the first to find out. But let's go ahead and get right into HY-ESG. Some, hit the key. All right, guys, so I only brought you guys to the website because when you get to the website, it's going to have a bunch of different areas where it tells you to download, but none of those are the download sites. You know, I understand that they want to get some ad revenue on their traffic that they got coming through, so I'm not going to hate on them for that, but just scroll all the way down to where it says download the link, and it's going to be right here where it says free download. You're going to download that, and then once you do that, it'll ask you buy now. You'll hit the buy now button, and then you'll have to give them your email address. Once you give them your email address, they'll just email you the plugin right away. So it took me like 2 minutes to get it, so it wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't a big deal, but let's go ahead and get right into the plugin. When you open it up, it's going to look like this. It is vectoral, so you can make it bigger. And another thing that I love about this plugin is that if you click on something, it tells you what it does right here. So, you know, when you click on steps, it tells you set step time. When you hit rotate, you know, it's the rotation of the sequence pattern, so on and so forth. Pulse sets the number of the trigger pulses. So it helps you out if you're not exactly sure what you're doing. I'm going to just play a melody, and all we're going to do is just go through this simple basic melody so that I can just go through the gate and let you guys hear what it sounds like. So this is what the melody sounds like. So it's something super basic, but once you turn the gate on, I'm just going to turn the gate on and I'm going to mess with the steps and the pulse and the rotate, and then I'm going to get into all the different LFOs and all this other stuff and go through some of the presets. So that's pretty cool. You know, obviously you can set the steps up all kinds of different ways, and it's a visualization so you can see where the steps are going to hit on the gate. So I mean, I really do like that feature about this. If you know you're doing some kind of dance music, EDM, anything like that, this would be nice for you. We'll mess with the rotation and the pulse now. So that's cool. You get a visualization on where the step's actually going to hit, so you can move the places where it gates pretty simply. Another thing, you can mess with the ADSR on this. So if you mess with that, it's going to sound like this. So that's pretty cool. My favorite feature on this whole thing though is with the LFOs. So with the LFOs, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tap this plus sign and you can drag the LFO wherever you want to. So you can drag it to wherever you see these plus signs and you'll just drop it right on top of that plus sign right there. And then that's how you control that LFO, and you can put it in multiple places. So you can put it over here too if you want to. And then you can control it by either the rate, it goes from 0 hertz to 20 hertz, or you can switch it over to basically a time rate. So you can do, you know, 1/2, 1/4, so on and so forth. You guys can see 16 bars. And it basically changes the way that the LFO affects whatever you put it on. And then in order to control the LFO, you're just going to come over here to where you dropped it. You're going to tap on it with the left button, and then you just push up and down with the mouse. And you'll see how this right here is what's controlling the LFO. So I'm just going to mess with that a little bit so you can see. You can also change the waveform of the LFO. So it's got 8 different waveforms. And then they also have right here where you can tie steps together. So if you click that, and you can mess with the size, and it'll change the size of the steps. But that's more so if you have multiple steps or whatever. But it will change that for you, and it'll change the way that it sounds. So you see how once it was going, that just changed the size. So that's pretty cool. And then, you can drop this LFO wherever you want to. So you can put this one, on pulse, and then you can mess with the rate on this too. And it just changes it up and gives it a completely different sound. So we'll put this one on 164. You can also change the direction in which the gate goes. And as you can see, obviously this randomizes the gate. And you see how it's changing because of the LFO on there. So that's pretty dope. It just changes it for you. It's also got this restart. So you can put in whatever count number that you want. And then when it hits that number, it'll restart back to the original gate. So like if you put a bunch of different crazy LFOs on there and it's just got a bunch of different steps, you put 10 on there, every 10 beats, it'll go back to the original step. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to go through some of the presets just so that you guys can hear what they came up with. And then I guess we'll call this a quick demo. It's a pretty nice little gate plugin, like I said, if you do EDM or dance or house or anything like that. But here is the first preset. So that's the plugin in a nutshell. I'll go ahead and leave the link for this below in the description. Make sure you guys tell me what you guys think below in the comments. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell. So every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to find out. Appreciate the time you guys gave me today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the key.